You know that feeling like you're on a treadmill, just working harder and harder, but you're not really getting anywhere? That's exactly how I felt before I stumbled upon microfranchising. So today, I want to share the 5 key reasons why I truly believe it's one of the best ways out there to build a career that actually means something. Let's dive right in.
So think about this for a second. We were all brought up with this idea, right? That a good job is the ticket to a stable life. But let's be real. Does that actually hold up anymore? I mean, you look around, you've got automation, the gig economy, companies constantly restructuring. The whole idea of job security is just, it's changing. It's time we started asking some tough questions about those old rules. And asking those questions brings us straight to the very first reason. It's simple. The times have changed, so our choices have to change too. That old, traditional career ladder, it's not the only way up anymore. In fact, for a lot of us, it's not even the best way.
Yeah, this really sums it up, doesn't it? The dream we were all sold of a safe job. Well, the reality is that safety is kind of fragile now. I mean, jobs can be replaced in a heartbeat. Companies we thought were rock solid can go under. Entire industries can basically vanish. I'm sure you've seen it too. Brilliant people you know suddenly out of a job. That safe path? It's really more of an illusion these days.
But here's the thing, and this is the important part. That's actually where the opportunity is. See, we can't afford to put our security in someone else's hands anymore. Not a company, not a boss. We have to build it for ourselves. Real, lasting stability, that doesn't come from a job title. It comes from your own ability to create value, to adapt, and to grow no matter what the world throws at you. Okay, so if the old 9 to 5 isn't the whole answer, then what is? Well, that brings us to our second major point, and this one is a real game changer. It's all about building cumulative income, not just one-time income.
Just look at the difference here. On the left, you've got traditional work. It's basically a hamster wheel, right? You trade your time for money. If you stop running, the money stops coming. And let's be honest, as you get older, your perceived value can even go down. But on the right, that's where things get interesting. With a micro-franchise, you're building something that grows. The effort you put in today builds returns for tomorrow. Your value actually grows with the system. It's less like a wheel and more like planting a tree that gives you fruit for years to come.
I love this quote, a business model that saves your effort for the future. It just hits home, you know? For so long, it felt like all my hard work just disappeared after each paycheck. But with this kind of model, every single thing you do is an investment. You're literally banking your effort. You're not just getting paid, you're building an asset for your future. All right, this next point is one of my favorites. Think of this as a practical, hands-on business school. Seriously, it's not just about running a business. It's like a real-world MBA where you actually earn while you're learning. Forget the textbooks, you are living and breathing it every single day. I mean, think about starting a business from scratch. It's tough. You need some genius idea, a ton of cash, a whole team, but a micro-franchise is different. You're getting an on-the-job education where you earn as you learn. You start with a system that's already proven to work. And the best part? You have a support system that genuinely wants you to succeed. It's like having mentors and coaches built right in from the very start. And this is what you're learning. This is your curriculum. We're talking about real, high-value skills, communication and presentation, sales and negotiation, team leadership, time management, and maybe most importantly, developing the right mindset and vision. These aren't just business skills. These are life skills. You're not just building a business here, you're building a more capable, more confident you. Okay, so you're learning all these amazing skills, but what really matters is having a fair shot to use them, right? And that brings us to point number 4. This is a career where your character is what truly counts. It's not about your background, it's about your drive. It's where your effort actually wins. You know, in a traditional workplace, so much depends on stuff you can't control. Your background, your connections, your age, even what school you went to. Doors open or close based on your resume. But in a micro-franchise, that all goes out the window. What matters is your willingness to learn, your willingness to take action, and your willingness to stick with it when things get tough. It's a level playing field. And what that means is this is an opportunity for pretty much anyone to change their path. It doesn't matter where you came from, it's a real chance to prove that you're more than just a resume. It's a chance to write a new story for yourself. So we have a changing world, cumulative income, a business school, a level playing field. But what's the final piece? For me, this is the most important one.
It's about taking control of your own life. It goes way beyond just business. It's about designing a life you actually want to live. And this quote, this just nails it. I don't want the security of a job, but the solid feeling of controlling my life. Think about that. It's not about being a passenger and letting someone else drive. It's about grabbing the steering wheel yourself. That feeling of being in control, that's the real security I was looking for. So what does true ownership really mean? Well, it means you control your time, you control your health, you control your career path, and ultimately, you're in control of your future. It's about having the freedom to make those choices for yourself and for your family without having to ask for permission. At the end of the day, it really comes down to this. Are you building your own dream, or are you just getting paid to build someone else's? Life's way too short for the second option. It's time to start working on your own masterpiece. Now look, I need to be really clear about something. This isn't some magic button or a get-rich-quick thing. It's a fair opportunity. It takes real work, real grit, real dedication. But the huge difference is you're not doing it alone. You've got a system and a team of people right there with you who want you to win. So I'll just leave you with this question. Are you looking for an opportunity like this? Are you ready to take back control, to build something that's truly yours? If any of this resonated with you, then maybe this is exactly what you've been searching for.